But my dream is to come to that place where you said about energy, and which is accountability, where if you're going to wear this hair, you're going to represent the people who wear this hair.
Yeah.
So that if you have this indiscipline, uh, uh, if you're indisciplined, it means all of us are looked at the same way. You get it? So that energy that resonates in each one of us has to be a vibe and a tribe where people will now come to the point where they're like, people who have dreadlocks behave in a specific way. You get what I mean? Just like we know, if you see someone, you don't need to be told she's a nun or a monk. You look and you're like, they dress a specific way and it's decent, and they speak in a specific manner, which is decent. And that's my dream for dreadlocks people, so we can be a tribe that people can look at and respect, so that if your son or daughter or your friend says, I want to have dreadlocks on, you'll be like, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you will be
That's
like,
a good
oh,
example.
why? You
I
know,
love
you're gonna be stopped. No, the police will be like, those people have dreadlocks. If someone with dreadlocks walks into a club, they know that he's gonna be a peacekeeper. He's not gonna be the one starting a fight. And that will start by us being accountable to each other from the behaviors that we have in the streets. You know, like when I post something, be like, Kris, what was that? You're not representing the tribe well. I'll be like, Karen, what was that? You know, like, so when we start having accountability with each other, then we start moving in a tribal way, so that we can build up a culture that people will be like, I want to be part of that culture, because those people have love for each other,
Yeah.
regardless of their religion. You can be Muslim and still have, you can be Christian, you can be Jew, you can be Mormon, regardless of social status. You could be a billionaire or you could be broke. It doesn't matter, regardless of your skin color, regardless of your sexual orientation, especially, because I don't get why someone is offended over someone else's choice. I get really angry when people say things about like, listen, we all weird. No one knows how weird we are. Everyone is weird. We're not going to talk about it. So let the people who want to be weird, be weird. You're weird. And I know you, and no one can tell me they're not weird. If we had a video of your life in private, no, you wouldn't want people to see you in private. So I know how weird I am, and I respect people who are not ashamed to come out and say, listen, I'm a weirdo and I know it. And you know, you can do whatever you want. I'm like, listen, I know I'm a weirdo and I'm going to keep it myself. Does it make sense?
When I was a kid,
all this regardless of
weird.
Huh?
When I was a kid, I always was told I was weird.
Me too.
And I embraced it, right? Like
weird.
You know, I mean, they would try to say it as a negative thing, right? You know, like, you're weird. And it's just like, well, yeah, like.
And yeah, there's a weird
and now you look
to having this hair as well, a little bit, if you think about it, because it's out of the box.
He's weird.
And
you know?
Say in Style,
you know,
just one more thing about Say in Style, which is Anne Marie's company. I asked her about her brand name, and it's spelled SEIEN Style, Say in Style. And in the direct translation, it was Japanese, wasn't it?
Yep.
Direct translation is weirdly beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
wow, that's powerful.
Yeah.
That's super powerful.
Yeah.
Now talking about weirdness, there's one characteristics I know about people with dreadlocks, which we all know it. And when I say it, you're gonna understand is people with dreadlocks don't care much about other people's opinions about themselves. True. They have crossed over there. Like for you to have this hair, you have just said to yourself, you know what, mom? I don't think I want to know what you're gonna think about me. It just doesn't matter. Yeah. The society, you'll be like, you know, F you society. I'm like, I'm gonna do whatever I want. That's one characteristic from observing my clients. Like, these people have the courage to face the odds of not being normal. They have the courage to be weird and stick out their weirdness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, this is something that is beautiful. Like, if we can remember that amongst ourselves and be like, listen, we're a tribe and we need to come up with a way of greeting each other when we see each other and be like, listen, I got your back, you know? We can have a movement like Chinese and be like, listen, we're just gonna have products from dreadlocks people. Like, you have a top, I'm wearing Jordans now, and be like, nah, I wanna wear the mudlock shoes. You know, like, so now we are a tribe of our own, establishing who we are and, you know, delivering all that we are. Be like, okay, Kris, what did you come up with? The chains? Yeah, okay, I'm getting that chain too, you know? I'm not getting chains. Don't worry about it. But you get what I mean? Like, we're a tribe now, and we stick together as a tribe, and we grow together as a tribe. That's the future where I see dreadlocks going.
And support each
that
other.
point where it's just beautiful, and support each other regardless. It's just going to be one tribe that everybody is invited into the cookout, regardless of who they are, where they're from. You know, you tell Floki whether he has dreadlocks or not, he was invited to come for the cookout, you know?
It did.